Aries for Monday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Aries for Monday? Well, we got the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. You might be really in your head when it comes down to your family. I don't know what may be happening in your life, but maybe your concern is getting a little bit more and more heightened. I'm just seeing a sense of concern, being like, oh man, worry more than anything. Be careful, because you can worry or you can pray. You can't do both. I mean, you can try, but the worry takes over more than anything. And with the Eight of Swords is absolutely you being in your head about your family, okay? This could be you thinking about somebody who may be ill right now. I'm getting the sense of somebody may be sick in your family, or somebody may be, going through life without, maybe not having enough money to do something, or, you're just concerned. The concern is very high. This could be a mother, father, sister, brother, or even a child of yours, but I am seeing the concern being so high. Remember, you can't change things by worrying about it, okay? Have faith that things are okay and things that will be okay, Aries. Your hidden energy is the Strength card and the Ten of Cups. Enjoy family while you can in this present moment, okay? Because the Ten of Cups talks about being present in this time, really enjoying your family, enjoying your family members, just really having a good time as far as enjoying happiness, finding happiness. Even I just heard the silver lining. So even if you have a family member that's sick, or a family member that you feel like needs something financially, the silver lining, look for that, okay? Because there's something to be grateful about. There's something to have gratitude about. There's something to have hope about. Because the Strength card is here and it asks you to be patient. Strength card says you are strong. I know you handle a lot of things sometimes, maybe the weight of the family is always on your shoulders. But Father's asking that you really, really be patient with yourself and the situation, whatever the situation may be, because I am seeing the worry go up through the roof. Okay, be careful of that, mainly because it also affects your health. It affects your sleep. It affects your health. It affects your decision making. Because when we don't get enough sleep, we tend to worry, and our worry tends to make us really ignore intuitive things. Okay. And then just pray. Have faith that something's going to be okay? With the Strength card being here, if there's an opportunity for things to get better, there is going to be an opportunity here, okay? And look how things get better. Ace of Pentacles, okay? But just trust it. I don't know why I'm hearing that song. No matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. Okay, so just trust that. Trust that Father knows that, everything that you need right now, and you got to give it over to him and let him handle it, okay? I do see the worry and the fears and stuff, but just, again, be careful of that. That's what I have for you. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed, amazing week, Aries. Thank you so much. Taurus for Monday. Hello, Taurus. Let's see. What do we have, Father, for Taurus for Monday? We got the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is just really, really charming, loving energy. This could be you loving on yourself, or somebody really wanting to take you out and show you how much they appreciate you, okay? I hear that term, you are loved. You are lovable. You are made to love, okay? So if you're having doubts about a relationship, or having doubts about, being in a relationship, or somebody, having a significant other, do not have any doubts about this, okay? It's time you be bold. It's time you step out on faith. And if that's you that needs to ask somebody on a date, then go ahead and do it. And if it's you waiting on someone to reach out to you, just understand, don't ever hold your breath on something, because there's a lot of people in this world, and a lot of people will show you how much you're appreciated and how much you're loved. So I'm hearing, don't get stuck up on one person, okay? This isn't about if you're in a marriage or anything. If you're in a marriage or anything, I'm seeing something different. I'm seeing, just love being restored, a restoration period is what I'm hearing, okay? But if you're single, I am hearing you are loved, you are lovable, you are capable of being loved and all of that. So don't ever let anybody or anything let you down or feel down about your love life, because I feel like your love life feels like, oh, my goodness. But like I said, if you're married, I feel like your love life is going to get better. It is going to, start being a lot more love being exchanged between the two of you. And if you're single, this is someone, showing you that you are seen. I see you. Okay? I appreciate you is what I'm hearing. Anyways, your hidden energy. Three of Swords and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is like that spying energy. Somebody's watching you. Like, I see you. I see you. I appreciate you. And this is somebody's truth. Somebody wanting to confess. I'm hearing confessions, you know, like a confession of love. Maybe even a secret admirer of some sort. Or maybe you're secretly admiring someone else and you need to just confess your truth. This is talking. This is, hey, I see you. I want to talk to you. I want to tell you the truth. Okay? Page of Swords. And then we got the Three of Swords. This is you healing that heart of yours. Like I said, you are lovable. You're capable of love in all capacities, okay? In all realms, in all ways. So never forget that, all right, Taurus? Never forget how loved you are, okay? And how much that even if people don't see you as much as you want to be seen, you know, take care of yourself, love yourself, because the right one will come through, all right? That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this helped and blessed. Have a beautiful week. Gemini for Monday. Hello, Gemini. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Gemini for Monday? Let's see, Gemini. What do we got for you for Monday? Oh, we got the Two of Cups, but in reverse. Okay. Looks like maybe something may have come in where you were like head over heels for somebody, or somebody was head over heels for you. They tried to show you, you know, some goodness. Tried to show you, hey, I'm ready for this again. Maybe a reconciliation that almost happened, but it was like a false start. I'm seeing something feel good and it felt great, and then boom, dropped you again. Like, you know, I don't know. I just heard like a bad habit too. Somebody dropped you, like, okay, you know, excuse me, Gemini, that's confirmation. I honestly heard fumbled you, which is the same as being dropped, but there's a difference. Fumbling someone means, just like a football, when you fumble, you actually wanted it, but you slipped up. I want people to understand this, because people say things all the time. You know what I mean? A lot of people just repeat what they hear as far as, you know, social norms and words, you know. Fumbling something means that they wanted it so bad that it slipped, or they slipped, and boom, they no longer have it. So it's not a you thing. This is not a you thing, Gemini. This is someone else's issue. And don't let that be a reflection of you, okay? So please don't think this is a bad way of saying that, you know, that they didn't appreciate you, they didn't want you. But everything you want is not always something good for you either, okay? And this person had a lot of healing to do. And a lot of times rejection is divine protection. There was a lot of things in this person's life that they had to heal from, and they're still not healed. And they tried to be the best for you, but still not healed, okay? The Devil and the Three of Pentacles. They wanted to work with you. I can't make this up. Look, hidden energy is the devil. They still have some habits and stuff that are holding them back. You know, this could be an addiction. This could be, you know, sexual habits that are not, you know, good for a relationship. This could be, you know, somebody who just lies all the time, or someone who's into stealing or anything. And you're protected from that. Even if they wanted to come back and say, hey, I want to build this happy home with you. I want to build this with you. I really want this. But they fumbled it. Two of Cups in reverse is like they tried. They really did, but it was a false start. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Just know that this was not a you thing. And you got to give them space, okay? To put that energy back in your energy is not what Father wants for you, okay? He's really protecting you from the devil. So just keep that in mind, all right? No matter how much somebody wants to build with you, that doesn't mean that they're always meant to be with you, okay? That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this helped and blessed. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you. Cancer for Monday. All right, Father, let's see. What do we have for Cancer for Monday? Okay, it came sideways, Cancer. You want to reach out to someone, okay? I see you wanting to reach out to somebody, or somebody wanting to reach out to you. Mainly, though, I see you wanting to reach out to someone, okay? Wanting to give them a phone call, maybe wanting to, you know, confess or profess something here. I'm seeing just like you're holding yourself back. And I'm hearing that song, he's holding back, he's hiding, but what I can't decide, why won't he be the king? I know he is the king I see inside. Like you feel love for someone, and I just feel like you hold it back a lot. I don't know if it's your circumstance and what you have going on, because I am seeing some finances be a little funny, and that may have you kind of hesitant to be the true person you want to be for someone. Or maybe you know that they need time to get their finances together or their career together. Whatever it is, I feel like you're holding back, okay? It's like you think about this person a lot. You want to reach out to them a lot. You want to hit them up a lot. Maybe you type and delete these text messages. Or maybe you're looking at their post and saying, oh, I want to like their story, or I want to like their, their post, or, you want to comment on something, whatever it is. Yeah, you're holding back with the 9 of Swords and the Sun card. This person makes you completely happy, okay? You absolutely feel connected to this person. The Sun card says, you feel the joy when you talk to this person, when you see this person, whatever. They lift your spirits. And right now, you're just going back and forth in your mind on how this is going to work. The 9 of Swords is that worry. Very much so worrying energy, worrying, trying to, figure this out. Like, how am I going to do this? Or how am I going to be this person that I need to be for this other person? I'm just seeing love being on the brain so hard. Must be love on the brain. Yeah, that's got you going insane. I'm just seeing the love just being like, I really want to reach out to this person. I really want to contact them. I have so much going on in my life. I'm feeling the weight of the world. That's what I just heard. Okay, Cancer, it's the weight of the world is on you right now. So love is like taking a break. You're taking it has to take the back seat for right now. But with that love taking the back seat, you're also worried if this person will move on from you, okay? Because they make you so happy. Should I reach out to them even though my world is going, insane right now? Crumbling is what I'm hearing. Father is saying that it's okay to reach out. Just show your love. Show your love. Show your love. Show your love. That's what I'm hearing. Show your love, okay? It's okay, all right? They're going to understand. That's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed, Cancer. Thank you so much. Shut up. And I'm splitting the deck just to put the card back and saw the Lovers. Can't make it up, y'all. Leo for Monday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Leo for Monday? Leo. Oh, we got the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Okay, you might be feeling kind of stagnant in your energy when it comes to something new. You want something new. You need a change of scene. You need a change of life right now. Something has to change in your life right now. And you're like, how am I going to change this or change that? You need new ideas. And for some reason, you're feeling all out of ideas. I'm hearing fresh out of ideas. Not saying that you're like stagnant in that point where you're like crippled with, I don't know what to do. But sometimes you're kind of like, oh, should I do that? Should I do that? There's no clarity in some of the ideas that you may be getting right now, okay? So Father's asking that you take a break and rest. Your mind is working overtime right now. So rest, okay? 4 of Swords, and we got the Ace of Wands. It's time to get some sleep. Rest. And I'm telling you, exhaustion is very real. So a change of scene is very important for you right now. I'm seeing, I always say things like go outside, but I'm seeing specific places. I'm seeing go to the park. Go to the park. If you can, Leo, find a park nearby. Go to the park. Go somewhere where there's somewhere open where you can just see some trees, some things. And that's where your idea is going to come from, okay? You need to meditate a bit. Really get outside for a second, then go take a nap, okay? These are the instructions that I'm hearing. This is so specific for it to be. Sometimes it gets specific, okay? Even though this is a collective, go outside to the park. Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be like 2 hours or anything crazy. Just go outside to the park, get that atmosphere, get that feeling, go take a nap. Go home, take a nap, okay? And then you're going to wake up a lot more refreshed. You're going to feel the ideas just swarm in, and they're not going to hit you like, oh my gosh, I got to write this down. They're going to hit you like, oh, that's a good idea. You're going to be washing dishes or something, or, taking out the trash or something, just regular, normal things, brushing your teeth, and these ideas are going to start to hit you. But you must get some rest. Your mind is really going overtime. It needs to slow down, and the only way to slow down is meditation, or just meditation doesn't have to be like cha and all of that. I mean, it can be, and that's what it looks like for a lot of people, but it definitely has to slow down in your mind, okay? Look, meditation, the Hierophant. Didn't I say go outside? Didn't I say it? I'm telling you, that's where your ideas are gonna lie, right out there, okay? And then the Strength card, it says, just going outside, being patient with yourself until you can get that rest that you need, okay? It doesn't have to be immediate, but as soon as you do that, you're gonna feel a lot of weight lifted off of you, and you're gonna be able to actually see some things clearer, okay? Anyways, that's the Hierophant card. That's a higher level of connection to Father. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped them. Virgo for Monday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Virgo for Monday? Let's see. Ooh, we got 2 cards that flew out. We got the Page of Swords and the Fool card. I feel like you're ready to do something, but you're just a little nervous about it. I'm getting the sense of nervousness, okay? It's because you don't have clarity on a situation. You haven't gotten enough information on it. This means you have to do a lot more digging and a lot more research. Okay, Virgo, a lot more research is required because the Page of Swords, when it comes up right, that means you've done a lot of research. You've been investigating this. You know what to do. But because you don't have a lot of information on something, say you want to do a new job, you don't know what they do. Oh my gosh, because I'm nervous. Next week I start the job and I don't know what they do. So I'm just, you know, your nerves are bad. It's the nervousness, okay? I just keep hearing that, nerves and nervousness, okay? And that the Fool card is that leap of faith that you're getting ready to take. Notice how both of them are leaping, right? This one's, you know, walking the tightrope, taking that leap. That's the Page of Swords. And then we got the Fool card, which came upright, which is that leap of faith. Like, okay, I trust Father, I trust God in this, but you're still nervous only because, like I said, you need to gather more information. If it's a contract that you're working on, make sure you know all the details. You know, it helps. If it's somebody that you're working with, it's okay to, you know, go get some information, ask around about this person, ask what they like, ask what they don't like, so you know how to approach this partnership, whatever it is. But I'm just seeing so much nervousness. Like, you just kind of like, I want to just go ahead and go for it. And you still are. But I am seeing that you do need to do some more research, okay? Virgo, that's what I'm seeing here. The Devil card and the Hanged Man. Yeah, you feel kind of stuck sometimes because of it. Don't allow your mind to be the devil's playground, because they say an idle mind is the devil's playground. So that's you being so analytical, you know, so analytical instead of stopping to look at things from a different viewpoint, okay? Because right now, it's not a bad thing that you're getting ready to do. It's only that you need more information. It's okay. Get that information that you need. Take a pause. Take a minute to gather everything that you need to gather. Take a moment to look at things from all different perspectives. Because right now, all you're doing is you're overanalyzing just a small bit of information that you have. Like, you got A, B, and C, but you don't got the rest of the alphabet. And it's kind of like you need the rest of it to make sense to you. Your analytical side is taking over and it's gripping you with nervousness. And that's what I'm seeing. And that's what I don't like to see that, especially with the Devil card. That means you're obsessing over something when you can just get clarity, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much, Virgo. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Libra for Monday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Libra for Monday? Libra for Monday, we got the King of Swords. Okay. You are in your head about something. You're not sure about something, so you're not sure how to feel about something. So your feelings have been kind of shut off when it comes down to someone right now, okay? This could be a family member or a romantic partner, a loved one, maybe even a friend, because you're still trying to find out, like, I just see somebody keep saying, Is it, I don't know, is this a good friendship? Is this a good friend? Like, you're more in the state of observation. Even if it's a friend, say it's a friend of yours, okay? I'm seeing you being more in the state of observation than it was before. You know, maybe before you were all like, oh, hey, or what's up, bro, what up? You know, like now you're like, I don't know if I trust them. I don't know if I trust them. So it's like the love, the heart part has been turned off, which we're going to talk about that in a second. But I am seeing the heart part kind of turned off right now because your head is working overtime because you're like, can I trust them? I'm just hearing, can I trust them? Can I trust them? Can I trust them? Okay. Be careful of the people that you listen to as well, because I feel like people around them aren't giving you great advice. Okay. I feel like sometimes people give advice with thinking, you know, okay, this is, you know, how I would handle it, but they are not you. So be careful with that. Okay. You're right to stop and observe instead of making decisions based on other people, all right? But I am seeing that your heart is kind of off. And that doesn't mean in a bad way. I'm just saying you need to balance your heart and mind, because especially if this is a friend or a romantic partner, they deserve at least that love part to be considered. But I know that you also want to really, really get down to the truth of whatever's going on with this person, okay? Maybe they're giving you... you know, maybe they're giving you some vibes that are, you don't know what these vibes are, because the High Priestess is here, okay? I saw the High Priestess just now as I was looking down. The High Priestess is like, you know, trust your instincts, trust your vibes, the tingles that you get when you're around them. You know, observation is the best right now. And as I said, your heart is off right now with the Four of Swords. Your heart is off. Not in a bad way. Again, you know, you're just giving it a break for right now while you analyze and figure out what's going on with this person. I need to see more because my mind needs to be in tune with my heart, but my mind got to see some things. I'm seeing some things that you might not like about this person, you know. So continue to collect evidence. Again, be careful of other people's advice because their advice is not what you would do. Make sure you consider yourself and your own relationship with whoever this person may be. All right? Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed Monday. Thank you so much. Scorpio, hello. Okay, let's see, Father, what do you have for Scorpio for Monday? Scorpio, I love saying that, okay? Sideways, the Emperor. What are you delaying right now that you need to be doing, okay? There's some organization that needs to be done that you've been delaying for a while now, okay? This could be organizing a closet that you've been saying for months, hey, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that together. I'm going to take that out. Or organizing your garage or organizing some of your drawers, okay? You know, organizing your clothes. You know, we're stepping into a new season and stuff. We've already stepped into spring. So it's time you get that winter clothes stuff out, you know, or at least push it to the back. You know, you need to organize. It's something about organization that you are not doing right now. I feel like it's because you're spending time with family and friends and you've been spending time with other people, you know, or just maybe even like eating better or, you know, your wellness and your health have been on your mind. But you also need to organize. Do not forget this part. Because it's going to make life more easier because I see you getting a better and better and better routine. Maybe you fell off your routine before and now it's time for you to get back on it. And the easiest way to get into routine is to really have things like, you know, laid out, okay? This is what I'm doing this day. And this is what I'm, you know, like it's something about your organization that needs to be done. It's like you think about it, but then you're like, I'll get to it later. Because with it coming sideways, it's like, I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later. It's not something that you really fully want to do yet, okay? But I do see that it's time. I just heard it's time. And look, it's I'll get to it later. It's so funny with the Four of Cups. You don't really want to do it, all right? It's okay. Look at Father calling y'all out. It's okay. You don't really want to do this, all right? It's boring, or maybe it's just a lot of clothes, or maybe it's just a lot of paperwork included, okay? Maybe it's time for you to start organizing that paperwork, and you just haven't been doing it just as much as you need to be doing it. The High Priestess says, you know it's time to do it, but you're still like, I don't feel like it. The High Priestess says, yes, you know what time it is. You know it's time to get organize those paperwork and all those clothes, or organize even the small things like organizing your refrigerator or something like that. You know, it's time to organize. And it's like, you know you need to do it, but some kind of way. That's why it came sideways. You know you need to do it, but for some reason I'm not going to do it. Not yet. It's not like you're not going to do it at all. It's just a not yet, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this information helped and blessed. You have a beautiful, blessed week. And clean up. Whatever it is you need to do, it's time to do it. You already know it. That's so funny. I'm not saying clean up like, oh, you know, everything's a mess. I'm just saying it's time to really organize whatever this is that Father is emphasizing. Because I don't even know what it is. It's just time, okay? Sagittarius for Monday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Sag for Monday? Sag for Monday. Ooh, the Emperor, and it came up right. I feel like somebody's really trying to be a bit demanding on today. Watch out for this person, okay? Because I am seeing someone kind of like, you know, trying to control you. And I see an attitude going back and forth about it. I feel like this is either a coworker or a family member, or it could be a romantic partner here. But I see somebody's trying to control you. And you're like, because I'm seeing you like, whoa, who are you talking to? What's up? Like, you know, I feel like there's some battle here, okay? I don't know why I'm seeing battles. I'm seeing some like rah energy here. And that's so funny because the Emperor comes with that Aries energy. Aries, which is ruled by the planet of Mars. And it's one of those things where it's kind of like, you know, you see all of this discord, you know, but it's like, I don't know why it's organized chaos, but it's chaos. It's one of those things where, you know, an argument ensues, but it's a debate. And it's something that like doesn't make anybody comfortable, but it's said so aggressively for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, your hidden energy is the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands. Whatever this is, choose your battles, okay? This is a very, very big warning of choosing your battles. Because when you choose your battles, you win in the long run. Don't try to, because the Six of Wands talks about victory and stuff. But when you choose your battles, you win because you let go of whatever they're talking about and you tell them, yeah, you're right. Because again, I'm seeing organized chaos. This is somebody that's just aggressive for no reason right now. Or maybe demanding or commanding or, you know, just feeling like in control for no reason. But it doesn't affect you or your work or anything else. So let them talk. You know, choose your battles. Choose what you're going to say, because the Seven of Cups comes to say you can come back at them hard, you know, and just, you know, tell them a piece of what you feel, or you can let them have that, okay? It doesn't mean that they run your life. It doesn't mean that they rule you. It just means that, okay, hey, I'm not going to go back and forth with my manager right now. I'm not going to go back and forth with my mom or my dad right now, you know? It's letting them have that, because, again, this is a healthy debate. This is all opinion anyways, I feel like. This argument that comes up is opinion. It has nothing to do with full work of any kind or anything substantial, okay? So let people have their opinion, all right? It's okay. Agree to disagree and move forward is what I'm hearing. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this information helped and blessed. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week. Capricorn for Monday. All right, Father, let's see what we have for Capricorn for Monday. Capricorn, we got the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Wishes come true. Oh, my gosh. I see that this has been a long time coming and it feels like everything is falling into place. Capricorn, I feel like things have been falling out of whack and you've been feeling like, oh, the world is falling down or something like that. But everything falls apart to fall into place, and this is your moment, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing that song. I wish that I could have this moment for life, for life. Because in this moment, I just feel so alive. And I don't know, it doesn't even have to be anything grand. This isn't like, oh, today is going to be a grand gesture or anything like that. I'm seeing that you're just having a moment of gratitude for where you've come from to see where you're at right now versus where you came from, okay? This is gratitude. This is so many blessings being showered on you. This is abundance in all forms. I talk about abundance all the time, you guys. And abundance is joy, peace, prosperity, love. All of those create the atmosphere for you to, you know, attract finances as well. Because finances for me is not really being abundant. You can have all the money in the world and be sad. We're talking about abundance here. Like when your house is, you know, full of love, it feels like your streets are paved with gold here. Okay? And that's what I'm hearing. Make your streets be paved with gold. Amen. All right. I see it. All right, and your hidden energy is the Lovers and Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, right around the corner is something else. I'm telling you, when you have this abundance, everything else lines up. So you have the peace, you have the joy, you have the abundance of all of these things that make your life peaceful. And guess what? Not only are the finances pouring in, but so is the love. Give it a second, okay? The Seven of Pentacles says it's growing. There's a budding relationship right around the corner with the Lovers here and the Seven of Pentacles. And with that being said, the abundance, like I said, is just here. It's just here. That overflow is here. Everything about these blessings are here and they're yours. And you've gone through so much. Not saying that we go through things and then we deserve a blessing. It's the way you go through things. It's the test that you passed. It's the things that you went through to get here. Again, gratitude, even for the times when you didn't have. Gratitude for the times where you didn't feel peace or joy. When you have that sort of gratitude, even in those times, then the good times come and you really, really appreciate the sunshine, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week, Capricorn. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. Aquarius for Monday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Aquarius for Monday? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. All right, I see things changing in a good way for you, okay? I'm hearing this could be your lucky day. And I hate to do readings like that because sometimes I feel like, you know, people are like, oh, she told me I'm going to be lucky, so let me go do da. I mean, lucky day as in things just start to fall in place for you. Things are starting to feel good again. Things are starting to feel like I can breathe again. Confirmation, excuse me. Yes, that's what I mean, okay? Now, if that just so happens to attract some financial blessings, then yes. But I'm just seeing things starting to feel good again. Things starting to feel like you start to feel alive more and start to feel like, okay, I can handle this. Okay, I got this. Life is okay. You know, it's not as bad as I thought it was last week type of energy. I feel like new week, new you. And I love that for you, Aquas, okay? Your hidden energy is the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Woo! With that energy and with that love in your heart, be careful of people that come in just with their words, okay? Because this is somebody who coming in as a slick talker. Maybe you already, you know, have conquered this, you know, in your life. Maybe somebody was in your life and they was just, you know, coming in and out your life. Got you so confused. Gotta make a sacrifice. And you finally decided, okay, I'm done with that. But I do see somebody coming in with their words, lying, okay? Sweet lips. Somebody who definitely has a charming energy, Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Be careful of that energy because I see you riding high. You're feeling great. Do not let anybody sink you. What they say, loose lips sink ships. And I feel like that would make you sink and go like, oh, life is great. And then this person calls. And then you're like, oh, they really like me. And then they decide to say, oh, yeah, or ghost you or something, you know, very tragic. So just be careful of these type of people because people will say anything to get your energy because you're riding so high, okay? Be careful, Aquarius, of energy vampires because you're feeling so good. You're looking so good. You are like, And this doesn't have to be romantic, even though I see that it is. This could be, you know, a mom, a dad, a sister, a brother, or somebody who just loves being around your energy because you have such high, loving energy, you know. And just be careful because people will lie to you. They will talk to you crazy and just to make you feel good about yourself. Like, oh, go ahead and take me out to eat. I love the places that you pick. Or I love, you know, being in your house. Yeah, because they like your resources. So be careful, okay? Because people like to slick talk their way into making you feel good, even though you already feel great, just to get in your aura. So stay riding high and make sure you leave them type of people alone, okay? Whoever that may be to you. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you so much. Pisces for Monday. All right, let's see, Father. What do we have for Pisces for Monday? Pisces for Monday. Ooh, Four of Cups. Feeling a bit blah today, huh? Feeling a bit blah, not happy, not sad, just not having it. You feel like, okay, same old, just a different day. Just be careful with this energy because I don't know what's been going on with you, Pisces. I know lately, I do every reading in order from 1 to 12, Aries to Pisces. And I can tell you when I get into your energy lately, it's been pretty low, okay? And I'm just saying that because I think you just need a boost. You need somebody in your life that just tells you that everything is okay, everything's going to be okay, and things can get incredible again. I have a feeling that your emotions are just getting the best of you right now. So I'm just feeling the emotional disconnect. Because you don't want to feel right now. Because feeling makes you cry. Feeling makes you sad. Feeling makes you think about some things that you're going through right now. And I really feel like that avoidance of those feelings only disconnects you and makes you even more sad, you know? Because when you get back to those feelings again, you're like, ugh. Because it doesn't go away. No matter how much you want it to go away, avoidance and disconnect doesn't make your feelings go away. You have to face those feelings head on. And that's what Father's saying. So I just feel like, you know, get in tune with your feelings. Cry it out. I don't know why you're avoiding it so much. Or maybe you feel like you've been crying too much. But it doesn't matter. You got to get those feelings out. To keep them all inside, it's going to break you if you're not careful. I'm not saying this to make anybody scared. Y'all know how I am. If you're new here, I don't say anything to make people feel scared or to invite discomfort in my readings because that's not my goal here. I'm not here to say, oh, you're gonna do this and you're gonna have to deal with that. I'm just saying what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling here, my third eye, which is you know, you need to let those emotions out. I don't care how long you've been letting those emotions out. Let them out. Talk to people about them. Avoiding it does not help. All it does is let it manifest over there in the corner. Then by the time you get back to it, it's grown. It's grown bigger than you. Okay, so let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. It's okay. Your hidden energy is the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This could have something to do with a relationship here. Because with the Four of Pentacles, you're no longer ready for relationships and stuff. I feel like you're holding back and pulling back a lot because these relationships that you try to get into make you so emotional. But again, like I said, that means facing your own emotions first. Two of Cups is really kind of two people in the mirror saying, hey, I'm going to heal instead of hold back, instead of bury it, instead of avoid it, okay? So anyways, I hope this information helped and blessed, all right? And I hope you really do feel better very soon, Pisces. I hope next time I get a better report. That's what I got for you. Thank you.